Millions of people are using ChatGPT every single day for school, for work, for business, for creativity. But here's the question nobody is asking seriously enough. Is it actually helping you, or is it quietly making things worse?
In today's video, we're doing what we do best on this channel, breaking it all down fairly and clearly. 10 advantages, 10 disadvantages,
5 strong suggestions. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to use ChatGPT the smart way.
So whether you're a student, a teacher, a professional, or just someone curious about AI, stay with me because this one is going to be genuinely useful. ChatGPT is an AI-powered tool created by a company called OpenAI. It can hold conversations, answer questions, write essays, generate code, translate languages, and much more. It launched in late 2022 and within just 5 days had over 1 million users. Today, it has over 180 million users worldwide. That kind of growth tells you one thing: this tool is not going away, so understanding it properly is no longer optional. Let's start with the good news. Section 1. 10 Advantages of ChatGPT. Let's talk about what ChatGPT does really, really well. Advantage 1. It's available 24/7. Unlike a teacher, a tutor, or a colleague, ChatGPT never sleeps. At 2 a.m., when you're stuck on an assignment or need to prepare for a meeting, it's right there, ready to help. No waiting, no appointments, just answers. Advantage 2. Instant access to information. Need to understand a complex topic fast? ChatGPT can explain anything, from quantum physics to cooking techniques, in simple, easy-to-understand language. It's like having a knowledgeable friend available at any moment. Advantage 3. Boosts productivity dramatically. Tasks that used to take hours, writing emails, drafting reports, or creating outlines, can now be done in minutes. For professionals and students alike, this is a genuine time saver that lets you focus on what truly matters. Advantage 4. Supports learning and education. This is a big one for our audience. ChatGPT can act as a personal tutor, explaining concepts step by step, giving examples, and even quizzing you. It adapts to your level and your pace. That's powerful. Advantage 5. Multilingual capability. ChatGPT can communicate in dozens of languages. For non-native English speakers, students learning new languages, or businesses working globally, this breaks down enormous communication barriers. Advantage 6. Helps overcome creative blocks. Stuck on what to write? Can't find the right words? ChatGPT is an incredible brainstorming partner. It generates ideas, suggests angles, writes drafts, and gets your creative engine running again. Advantage 7. Affordable and accessible. The basic version of ChatGPT is completely free. For a tool this powerful, that level of accessibility is remarkable. It's democratizing knowledge, giving everyone, regardless of income or location, access to real assistance. Advantage 8. Coding and technical help. For developers and tech learners, ChatGPT can write, explain, and debug code. It supports dozens of programming languages. This alone has transformed how developers work and how beginners learn to code. Advantage 9. Customizable communication style. You can ask ChatGPT to write formally, casually, humorously, or academically. It adjusts its tone based on your needs. Whether you're writing a professional email or a fun social media caption, it delivers. Advantage 10. Constantly improving. OpenAI regularly updates ChatGPT with new capabilities, better accuracy, and smarter responses. The tool you use today is already significantly better than it was a year ago, and it will keep getting better. Pause for effect. Now, those are impressive advantages, but here's where I need you to stay with me, because the disadvantages are equally important, and some of them might genuinely surprise you. Section 2. 10 Disadvantages of ChatGPT. Let's be completely honest about what ChatGPT gets wrong and why that matters. Disadvantage 1. It can generate false information. This is the biggest issue. ChatGPT sometimes produces information that sounds completely confident, but is factually wrong. This is called hallucination. If you rely on it without verifying, you could spread misinformation without even knowing it. Disadvantage 2. No real-time information. ChatGPT's knowledge has a cutoff date. It doesn't know what happened last week, last month, or even last year in some cases. For current events, recent research, or breaking news, it will either guess or admit it doesn't know. Disadvantage 3. Risk of academic dishonesty. In educational settings, students are using ChatGPT to write assignments, essays, and homework they should be doing themselves. This is a serious ethical issue, and ultimately it harms the student's own learning and development. Disadvantage 4. Overdependence and loss of critical thinking. When you always have an AI giving you answers, you stop practicing how to find them yourself. Over time, this can weaken your own reasoning, writing, and problem-solving abilities. That's a real long-term cost. Disadvantage 5. Privacy and data concerns. When you share personal information, work documents, or private conversations with ChatGPT, that data is processed by OpenAI's servers. Many companies and governments have raised serious concerns about what happens to that data. Disadvantage 6. No emotional intelligence. ChatGPT can simulate empathy, but it doesn't actually feel anything. For topics involving mental health, grief, relationship advice, or sensitive personal matters, it cannot replace human connection, professional counseling, or genuine emotional support. Disadvantage 7. Bias in responses. ChatGPT was trained on human-generated data, which means it can reflect human biases. It may unintentionally favor certain viewpoints, cultures, or perspectives over others. Critical readers will notice this, others may not. Disadvantage 8. It can be used for harmful purposes. Like any powerful tool, ChatGPT can be misused. People have used it to generate phishing emails, spread misinformation, write manipulative contents, and more. The tool itself is neutral, but human intent is not always good. Disadvantage 9. Lacks deep expertise. ChatGPT is broad, but not always deep. For highly specialized fields, advanced medical diagnosis, complex legal matters, cutting-edge scientific research, it can give you a surface-level answer, but it should never replace a real expert. Disadvantage 10. Environmental cost. This one is rarely discussed. Running AI models like ChatGPT requires massive amounts of computing power and energy. The environmental footprint of large-scale AI is significant, and as usage grows, so does that impact. So now you see both sides clearly. The question is, what do you actually do with this information? That's exactly what our next section is about. Section 3. 5 strong suggestions. Here are 5 smart, practical suggestions for using ChatGPT the right way. Suggestion 1. Always verify before you trust. Treat ChatGPT like a helpful first draft, not a final answer. Cross-check important information with reliable sources. Use it as a starting point, not a finish line. This one habit will protect you from most of its disadvantages. Suggestion 2. Use it to learn, not to replace learning. Instead of asking ChatGPT to write your essay, ask it to explain a concept, then write the essay yourself. Use it as a tutor, not a ghostwriter. The knowledge you build yourself is the knowledge that stays with you. Suggestion 3. Protect your privacy. Never share sensitive personal data, passwords, confidential business information, or private documents with ChatGPT. Be mindful of what you input. What you share digitally can have consequences you don't always see immediately. Suggestion 4. Be specific with your prompts. The quality of ChatGPT's response is directly connected to the quality of your question. Vague questions get vague answers. The more specific, detailed, and clear your prompt, the more useful the response. Learn to communicate with AI effectively. Suggestion 5. Balance AI with human judgment. ChatGPT is a tool, an extraordinarily powerful one, but still a tool. Your creativity, your ethics, your emotional intelligence, and your human judgment are things no AI can replace. Use ChatGPT to enhance those qualities, not substitute them. Conclusion. So here's the truth about ChatGPT, and honestly, about all technology. It is neither a magic solution nor a dangerous monster. It is a mirror of how you choose to use it. Used wisely, it can save you time, expand your knowledge, support your creativity, and open doors that weren't open before. Used carelessly, it can create dependence, spread misinformation, and actually slow your growth. The people who will thrive in an AI-powered world aren't the ones who blindly trust it, and not the ones who blindly fear it. They're the ones who understand it, question it, and direct it with purpose. That's exactly what this channel is here to help you do. If this video helped you see ChatGPT more clearly, give it a thumbs up because it genuinely helps this channel grow. If you're new here, welcome. We cover technology, learning, and AI in a way that's honest, simple, and actually useful. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and I'll see you in the next video.